Sayadaw they come in.
They come money. How is everything with you?
Yes, everything good.
So if everyone is ready, let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato
Arahato Samma
Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So, have you read the document I sent to you with the translation? I hope you have done. And then, so there you can see on the page number 178. There is the word Agahidagahana. Dhammasaṅgaṇī, page number 178. Exposita, page number 177. 176 or 177. So Agahidagahana method is the method by which ultimate realities will be taking what has not been taken. The Dhamma will be taking what has not been taken. So with this method, and then you also have a chart where screen. Not this. And then you have a chart of 56 dhammas, the comparison between 38 Jidasika according to Dhammasaṅgaṇī, as well as the Dhamma. The 56 dhammas appear in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. How can I share my document from the computer? Here I found only Google Drive. Okay.
So Sayadaw, you just share the screen that we can see everything.
Wait. Because I put it. Okay. Oh, that a beer now. So the chart. So I want to go back to this chart. Okay. This chart about the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, overview of the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, and then overview of the Mahakusala Jeta, overview of the all Kusala Jeta, and also the overview of the Mahakusala Jeta. So there were 3 main sessions, and then under the first main session, there will be 2 sub-sessions. And then under the second main session, there will be 3 main sub-sessions. And also under the Sunyata Vada, the last session, then there will be two subsections, Udesa and Nidesa. So under the very first main session, and also there will be two subsections, Odessa and Nidesa. And then in the Odessa also, there will be four portions. Number one is Bocha. Number two is Samanidesa. Number three is Dhammodesa. And then number four is Abana, conclusion. So last week also, last Monday, I already told you what is Bocha. Something like a Kadame Dhamma Kusala. What are the Kusala Dhamma? This is the question. So just this is the way in which the commentator, Atasalini commentator, analyze the Dhammasaṅgaṇī Pali test. So this kind of analysis is applicable throughout the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, Bocha, Samayanidesa, and then Dhammodesa, outline of the Dhamma or Abana, conclusion. And if we go to the chart, Kusala Dhammas that arise when the first Mahakusala Jeta arises. Yeah, to make it easy, I put it the first Mahakusala Jeta. But actually they didn't mention in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī itself the word Maha. Okay, Maha, the word Maha is didn't use by the Dhammasaṅgaṇī itself. But in the Atasalini, whenever refer to the Mahakusala, this kind of a Jeta, Eka Mahajara Kusala Jeta, then he preferred to use Maha, the word Mahakusala. So in the Digajo also it explains why do they use Maha. So Maha, because in comparison with the Rupavajara Kusala 5, Arupavajara Kusala 4, and then even Lokodara Kusala Magajita 4. So in comparison with these other Kusala Jetas, this Kusala Jeta, Kamajara Kusala Jeta, is greater in number. So that's why the word Maha is placed. Yeah, this is the Digajo given such a kind of explanation. So in the past Mahakusala Jeta, there you can see in the first column, 38 Chitasikas are given here, starting from the Sabha Chitta Sararana Universal Mental Concomitant, and also Bhagainaga Chitasikas. So this is also common Chitasika. So Savana Sadharana Chitasika, beautiful universal consciousness, beautiful universal mental concomitant, and then Vidadi Chitasika, abstinence, Abhamanya Chitasika, so measureless mental concomitants, as well as Banyendriya, wisdom or knowledge. So altogether there will be 38 Chitasika. This is the maximum number with which Mahakusala Chetas associate. So also, but if we compare with the Dhammasaṅgaṇī Pali, the first paragraph of the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, I think you already see this. Where it goes. So last night I sent you the first paragraph of the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, Kadame Dhamma Kusala, right? So there, the Buddha mentioned, how many but? So there you cannot find in that sentence, in that paragraph, you cannot find the meaning of the kusala, the meaning of the term kusala there. What is the meaning of a kusala if you ask? You are studying about the kusala, then someone may ask you, oh, what is the meaning of a kusala? Okay? But even though you find it out in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, then you cannot find the direct explanation of the kusala, the term kusala here. So today I'm going to explain a little bit about the what is the meaning of a kusala, and also here how does a consciousness arise? Okay, how does a consciousness arise? Here I make a very ugly chart. So, but if any one of you are clever in making such kind of chart, please try. So actually, I want to make it like this. Yeah, how a consciousness arises. Here, sense door and also sense objects are there. When they come into contact, there will be a consciousness. It may be either good consciousness or evil consciousness, or even resulting consciousness or whatever. So this way I want to make it. But basically, kusala jeta, akusala jeta, good and evil are all the time. They are trying to what? They try to compete one another in order to get the influence over our mind. Okay, this is a kind of two sides, two group of people. They are trying to occupy a land by waging a war towards one another. Okay, akusala jeta, evil also they are trying to influence over our mind. So this is our mind, and also good consciousness are also trying to influence our mind. So this chart I make it with these dhammas. So this side is what? Agusala side. Agusala side. From the Agusala side, how they are trying to march in order to occupy the land of the mind, the land of our mind. So also at the same time, there is a Kusala side. The mental ultimate realities or mental entities are there. They are trying to march. They are marching to occupy the whole of our consciousness. So this is what I will explain a little bit later, and then another point is that you already know that what are the mental entities of the kusala? Okay, what are the mental entities of the kusala? So the three questions will be covered today. Number one is what is the meaning of a kusala? Number two is how does the consciousness arises? And also together with the number two question, then the last part will be what? What are the entities of the kusala, mental entities of the kusala? So as a kind of issue, Atha Salini commentator explained, here the question is given, why kusala jeta arises? By the time of taking a pleasant object, okay? So actually, if you see beautiful sight, very sweet sound, very good smell, and also very good taste, if you come into contact with these objects, and also very good comfortable touch, or even if you if you are thinking about the very pleasant condition in your mind, then there should be what? Lobha Chitta arise naturally. Okay, naturally Lobha Chitta arise. That's why the Buddha also said, Tapasmai Ramati Mano, our mind mostly enjoying in the evil or unwholesome conditions. So here, if we see very pleasant objects, or if we come into contact with the pleasant objects, there should arise a greed, okay? Lobha should arise. But why here, Mahakusala Chitta arise? So commentator tried to explain here. That point also I will explain. So let's go back to the Kusala. What is the meaning of the Kusala? I think you all know that. Basically, Kusala has these meanings. Arogya, being healthy, okay? So, if you, it is a customary to make a what? Greeting, okay? To make a greeting. How are you or something like that? Are you good or whatever? So in that case, Kusala is used in the Pali language. Then Kusala has the meaning of being healthy, okay? So it is mostly used according to the Digha Nikaya commentary. Digha Nikaya here, I give you where. Digha Nikaya Atthakatha 3, page number 767. So there you can find this kind of definition, as well as you can also see this definition, or maybe a kind of a meaning, different definitions of the Dham Kusala in the Atta Salini, page number 104, 105, as well as the Exposita, page number 83. Okay, they're trying to locate it here. Now this is for your homework, to read it and also to understand it. So before you go by yourself here, I'm trying to sum up. So number one is the number one meaning of a kusala is araukya. It means being healthy. So number two is anawaja, being blameless. Okay, blamelessness, or so you can say. And then number three is the cheka. Cheka means like a banreve chekina, right? Cheka inda. Cheka is what? Skillful, being skillful, or skillfulness. So another number four meaning is a kosanla, sambuddha. Kosanla, cleverness. So if you are expert, being expertise. So if you become an expert, it means that you have some or wide range of knowledge about something. Okay, so that's why it is called kosanla. So there are in Myanmar also some. There are some who get the name of Honorable Kosanla. So one of our Tipitaka Sayadaw or Lady Tipitaka Sayadaw is the name of one of the Tipitaka Sayadaw is Kosanla, Honorable Kosanla also. Here Kosala means what? Knowledge. Sambuddha means what? Sambuddha means depending on knowledge, something arises. Okay? Because of knowledge, something arises. That's why here giving the meaning is giving roughly. Being happened because of a knowledge. Okay. Or you can simply say knowledge originated. So number three and number five, right? Number five is innate dharata. Dharata means worry. Okay. Dharata means worriness. And also need means no worry, being no worry or being lack of a worry. Then the last one is sukha vibhaga. Sukha vibhaga. Sukha means good result. Sukha means good. Vipaka means result. So it produces good result. Okay, that these are the meaning of a kusala. So if you, in other commentaries, they don't give a specific area or applicability of these definitions into the kusala. But Diganikaya commentary, page number 67, trying to specify. So, for example, if you found the Dham kusala in the Jataka stories, so because in the Jataka story there are many conversations. So the Dham kusala refers to the Arogya being healthy, okay, in the Jataka stories. And also in the Suddhanta, from the Suddhanta perspective, or in the case of a Suddhanta, Nawaja, the Dham kusala refers to mostly indicate the meaning of Nawaja, being blameless. Okay. But the Chega and Gosala Buddha is mostly quite similar, even though the Dham are different. The words are different, but quite similar. To be skillful is to be knowledgeable person. So only when we have a knowledge, it has the most potentiality to do good things, right? So that's why Chega and Kosala Sambuddha, the meaning of the Kusala are quite similar. And then another one is Niddarata, being lack of a worry. If there is a Kusala Jeda, there will be no worry. Rather, we will be happy, and also our mind will be associated with the Kusala Jeda, wisdom. So that's why there will be no worry. Why? Kusala Jeta take place in our mind. Then the last meaning is a Sukha Vibhaga, producing good result. So it is for sure. So as the saying goes, as you sow, so you reap. So as you sow, so you reap. So it means what? If you do good things, you will get a good result. If you do bad things, evil things, then the evil result will follow you. Something like that here. Because Kusala Jeda, once it happens in our mind, it will produce good result within ourselves, both physically and mentally. So that's why the Dham Kusala has this kind of meaning, but Tiganikaya commentary trying to specify the area and then the applicability of the meaning of the Dham Kusala. And the Jataka, Arauja is mostly used. In the Suddhanta cases, then for the Kusala, Nawaja meaning is being blamelessness is mostly used. Then for the Abhidhamma case, Chega or Kosala Buddha or Niddarata, and then Sukha Vibhaga mostly applied. So this is mentioned in the commentary of the Digha Nikaya, as well as some of the part mentioned in the Exposita, page number 83 or Atha Salini. Please try to locate by yourself. So that is the meaning of a kusala. So that as appear in the commentary. And then regarding the grammatical explanation, right? Grammatically, Exposita also explained like this. Kusala can be divided ku plus salah, right? Ku plus salah. Ku is something which is disgusting. Okay, something which is to be disgusted. So, salah means what? To shake off or to destroy. So if we combine these two together, ku plus sala, then something which destroy or which shakes off unwholesome phenomena within ourselves. So very powerful. Whenever kusala jeta arises, then there will be no unwholesome jeta or akusala jeta. So another meaning is what? Another interpretation is combination of kusa plus lu. So lu is a root. Yeah, the side root. Root side is given here. Kusa plus lu. So that which casts unwholesome phenomena. Okay, cut. Also, lu means lu chedane, cut, to cut. To cut what? Kusa means unwholesome, something which is disgusting or evil state. And then another meaning is what? The same. Actually not the same. In this case, kusa, another meaning is what? Kusa plus la. Yeah, I will correct again. Kusa.
Root la Sada.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rula. Wait. La means to cut. Okay. That which. La means to what? La to take. Okay. La means to take. La di ganadi. Okay. La di ganadi means it take. Take what? That which should be taken through the wisdom. So in that case, the kusa became what? Kusa referred to the wisdom. Kusala is the term for the wisdom. So through the wisdom, we take something. So something to be taken through the wisdom is called kusala. So it means what? So to have a kusala jeta, we should have a one way or another, there should be wisdom. We should be knowledgeable person. We should be able to differentiate between good and bad. Okay, evil and good, or beneficial or not, grateful or not, and so on. So in this way, there are many fanciful explanations are given and exposita or many other commentaries regarding the term kusala. So whatever these explanations may be, one thing we, by seeing these explanations and definitions, what we can understand is that kusala, or the die, refer to the goodness, okay? Being good. So whenever the word kusala is seen, we can say that, oh, we are talking about the good things. So but here, very strange, and the Dhammasaṅgaṇī didn't mention anything about the meaning of a kusala. So how can we understand? So if you want to know something, what is this, then you have to say, you have to look at, okay, if you want to know someone, who is he, then you have to look at his behavior, okay, his way of thinking, as well as his friends and colleagues and so on. So by seeing the other people around, that person or his behaviors or his manner or his way of thinking, idea, then you can easily guess Okay, who is he? Okay, so similarly, Dhammasaṅgaṇī didn't give any meaning of the kusala, but so when you look at the 56 Jidasika, 56 Dhammas, okay, that we already, these 56 Dhammas here, so Phassa, Vedana, Sanya, Cetana, Citta, so, and also Vidaka, Vijara, Bidi, Sukha. These are very common, okay, Anyasamana, it belongs to Anyasamana group. It belongs to either, what? It belongs to both Kusala, Agusala, or Vipaka, or whatever Citta. So that's why it called Anyasamana. So also here, but the specific for the Kusala is what? Saddhendriya. Okay? Saddhendriya. So also you can see Kusala with the feeling is here. Kusala is a Sukha. Sukha, happiness feeling is there. Or pleasant feeling is there. So if you see Indriya group, Saddhendriya, Saddha means what? Conviction or faith in the triple gem, as well as clarity of your mind, no? Clarity of our mind. So that they call Saddha. Our mind becomes very clear when we have a Saddha. So without Saddha, our mind will be overwhelmed by the delusion. So Viriya Indriya, Saddha Indriya, so these are Viriya also very common, both Kusala and Agusala. But the Sati is not common, only specific to the Kusala. So Banyendriya also not common to the Agusala, but only to the Kusala. Manendriya. So Banyendriya, what is the meaning of Banya? Banya means being able to distinguish from the good things and bad things. So without Banya, there will be no Kusala here. So this Kusala Cheda will not rise without Banya. So Manindriya, Somanasindriya, these are very common to Kusala and Agusala, so also Jividindriya. So another one is regarding to the Mekinga, Sammadeti, Sammasaṅgappa, okay, Samma Vayama, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi, all that deity. Deity means wisdom. Deity, or sometimes you can say deity means view. So but with the combination of the previous Samma, it became a right view, good view. Okay, so it refers to the wisdom. Sammasaṅgappa, so right thought, right effort, Samma Vayama, and then Samma Sati, right mindfulness, and then Samma Samadhi, right concentration. So these Dhamma, if you see right Dhammas only, proper Dhamma, good Dhammas are there. So also Saddha Bala, Viriya Bala, Sati Bala, Samadhi, Panya, Hiri Uddhava also here, very important point. Guardian of the wall, okay? They are protector of the wall. So, and also what? The Sukha Dhamma. Okay, Sukha Dhamma means pure Dhamma. It makes us pure. It makes us pure as a human being. Without Hiri and Uddhava, there will be no difference between human being, human world and animal world. Okay, so that's why Hiri and Uddhava draw a very clear line between human existence and the animal existence. So without Hiri and Uddhava, there will be a lot of chaos, a lot of problems in the world. That's why by seeing Hiri and Uddhava also, we can easily understand, oh, what would be the Kusala, okay? What would be the meaning of the Kusala? What the Dham Kusala refers to. So also here, Aloba means what? Aloba means no greed, okay? Loba, greed, no greed. Adosa, no hatred. amoha, no delusion. Okay, so lobha, dosa, mohas are very problematic in the world. So without lobha, dosa, and moha, the world will be much better place in the world to live in. much better place for us to live in. So also, so by seeing this thing, the three root also, we can easily recognize the goodness or the quality of the being kusala, kusala jita. So also manogama, our mental action or kamabata, because every action started from the mind. So that's why also you can say manogama or kamabata. So once there is this intention, these mental entities in our mind, within ourselves, then there will be what? It will be followed up by the by physical and verbal actions, bodily and verbal actions. So that's why here anavijja, anavijja, abhyabhada, samadhi. Okay, anavijja means covetousness. Okay, anavijja means no non-covetousness. Or abhyabhada, vyabhada evil, so no evil. So samadhi also right view. So also hiri odaba, kaya pasadi, chitta pasadi, and so on. So very peaceful mentality. So sometimes here referring to the word kaya pasadi, chitta pasadi, these pairs. Mostly kaya here refers to the chittasikas. Okay, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara. Combination of these three is called kaya. So that's why kaya pasadi refer to the what? Tranquility of our mental concomitants. Chitta pasadi is the tranquility or calmness of our mind, consciousness. So but in the Dikajo, Rupa Kaya also can be referred. So Dikajo explained that. So by the word of Kaya in the Kaya pasadi, Rupa Kaya, physical body also can be referred. Okay, so it's also quite reasonable. But here, it's quite reasonable because so sometimes you feel very tired and then you went under the shade of a tree or nearby the stream. If you live, or nowadays if you live in the fully air conditioned room, then you feel relaxed. Okay, if you have physical body feel comfortable or relaxed, then your mind also become or start to feel relaxed or peaceful or calm. So with this reason, or by this reason, kaya pasadi may also refer to the the calmness of our physical body. But here we are talking not about the materialities, but we are talking about the mentalities. That's why it is better to take kaya as a chittasikas, combination of three group of chittasikas, Vedana Khanda group, Vedana group, Sanya Khanda, Sanya group, and then Sankhara Khanda, Sankhara group. It's referred to the kaya bas kaya. So by seeing these dhammas, so you can understand what kusala is, or you can easily guess what is the meaning of the kusala. So that's why Dhammasaṅgaṇī didn't make any advertisement what is a kusala and so on, how good it is. But by seeing its action, okay, it's a mental concomitant, it's a friends and what the colleagues, then we can easily recognize what kusala is. Okay, so that is something about the meaning of kusala. If you have any question, maybe after that you can write to me on the Viber or whatever, email or. So if you're not clear, so that is, then we go to where? We go to how does a consciousness arise, okay? On the very first paragraph of the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, there you can see what? Kadame Dhamma Kusala Yat, what? Kadame Dhamma Kusala. Yasame Samaye Kama Vajaran Kusalan Jada Ubana Hodi. Here you can take it. Jada Ubana Hodi. Jada arises. Okay? Jada arises how? So, what kind of Jada? Somanasa Sagadam. So that arise together with the joy. Jnana Sambiyuddha associated with the wisdom or knowledge. And also, Yaya Wabana Araba. Yaya Wabana Araba. Araba means taking as an object. Okay? Taking something as an object. Something here means Rupa. It may be either Rupa Ramana. Okay? Aramana. All the every days and nights we are encountering with the 6 objects. Okay? Visible sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. And also thought. So sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, thought. So 3S and 3T. Okay. All the time we are encountering with these sense objects. So our channels, we have 6 channels or 6 doors are there within ourselves. So eye, ears, nose, tongue, and the body, as well as the mind door. So with these 6 channels, or through these 6 channels, or one of 6 channels, we are all the time receiving signals from the objects. Okay, whenever objects come into contact with the sense door, then there arise chitta. So that is how a chitta arises. Either it may be kusala chitta or akusala chitta, or good jada or evil jada, so whatever it may be. So without object or without contact between sense door and objects, so there cannot arise jada. So also, even though there is a contact with the contact between sense objects and sense door, but if we fail to pay attention, then there will be no consciousness arise, because we don't pay any attention to them. So also there are many other necessary conditions are there for the chitta to arise. For example, for the eye consciousness to arise, maybe there should be light. Okay, without light or even in the darkness, you cannot see anything, even though the door is there and also the object is there. There will not arise. Even though you pay much attention to see, but you cannot see. There will be no seeing consciousness. And so there are many other respective necessary conditions are there to rise the chitta. But basically, there should be sense objects and sense door, and then they come into contact, then chitta arise. So chitta is the Dhamma that arises, okay? Not the Dhamma that exists, okay? So we have to understand this point very clearly. Chitta is the Dhamma that arises when the conditions are supported. But the Chitta is not a Dhamma that exists previously within ourselves. It means it is very similar to like a fire. Okay, it is similar to a fire. So in the match, you cannot see any fire. But there maybe you can see that the gas is there, and also a kind of ion to crash is there, or the other materials are there, but you cannot find any fire in the match or match bounce. Only when you press on it, or only when there are any another conditions come together, then the fire appears. So otherwise, people will not keep fire match or match box within their in their pocket. It will be very hot or burning, right? So that's why Chitta is something. Please keep in mind that Chitta is something that arises when the conditions support, when necessary conditions support. But Chitta is not the Dhamma that exists, okay, that exists. So that is the way how Jeta arises. So, and then we can, how does a consciousness arise, okay? And then mental entities are also there. So let's go back to this chart. So among the 56 Dhammas, if you put into groups, okay, the Dhammas you can see Phasa Panchamaka, okay, Phasa, actually Phasa Vedana Sanya Chetana Cheta, 5. So in this list, Phasa comes first, but in the usage, they use what? Phasa Panchamaka, Phasa the fifth, something like a Phasa. The Dhammas with the Phasa the fifth. Okay, the Dhamma with the Phasa the fifth. Actually, Phasa is not the fifth one, but the first one. It is a very significance of the Pali usage. Okay, Pali usage. Right? You can simply say Pali usage. So, there are many such many such usage are there. Something like Athamaka Chitta. So whenever we see Athamaka Chitta, the eighth one, it refers to the Sotapatti Magga. Okay, Sotapatti Magga, the eighth Lokuttara Chitta. Sotapatti Magga Chitta is actually the first one. But whenever the time we see in the Pali text or commentary and so on, so Athamaka Chitta refers to the Sotapatti Magga. This is a Pali tradition, kind of Pali tradition. And also you see Nyati Dutiya Kamma Vacha in the Vinaya case also. Or Nyati Chatutha Kamma Vacha. So when we give ordination to a kind of a new candidate, so we have to recite, okay? We have to recite the kind of Kamma Vacha. It is called Nyati Chatutha Kamma Vacha. It means the Kamma Vacha, formal recitation. Kamma Vacha means the formal recitation. Nyati Chatutha means Nyati the fourth. Okay? Chatutha, actually in that formula or the Bali formal recitation, Nyati comes first. But it is followed by the Anusawana for 3 times. So even though Nyati comes first, they say what? The usage is that Nyati Chatutha. Okay? Nyati Chatutha or Nyati Dutiya. So this is a kind of a significant usage for your knowledge about the Bali tradition. So Phasa Panchamagga 1 group, Jhana 1 group, Indriya 1 group, Magga 1 group, and also Bala, Mula, or Monogama or Kamabata. So here also Yugala, 10 Yugalas are there. Okay, 10 Yugalas are there. And then the other is what? Yevapanaka Dhamma. Even though it does not directly mention among the list of the Kusala Dhamma, but it has a potentiality to rise together with the Kusala, or to become a Kusala. Okay, it has a potentiality to become a Kusala, or sometimes some of the Chitisika may rise only in some cases, like a what? Samawaja. Only when you refrain from that, telling a lie or telling abusive speech and so on, then there will be Samawaja. So Samakamanda also, like this, only when you refrain from the bad bodily action, something like a killing and so on, stealing, then there will arise the Samakamanda. Then the Sama Ajiva also, only when you make a livelihood, refraining from wrong livelihood, then there will be Sama Ajiva. So also Karuna and Murida, only when you feel compassionate, you feel pity to others, on others, then there will be Kusala, Karuna arise. And also Murida, when you feel when you appreciate others' good things, and then there will be Murida. So these are the Dhammas, the mental entities. So if you look at these mental entities, so what can we find is that? So as I introduce you in the very beginning, so our mind is here, your mind is there. So also the Dwara, sense door and sense objects are there, come into contact all the time, naturally. So whenever these objects and sense doors are come into contact, and also we pay attention to it, then there arise what? There is a potentiality to arise either Kusala or Agusala. Okay? They are competing one another. They are trying to dominate within our mind. Okay? So when Agusala, when you give a chance to the Agusala mental entities, then they were trying to occupy the whole domain of our mind. There, so this side, the side of our mind will be very black or very dark. So dark side of our mind it will be. So here you see Phasa, also Phasa, the same. Vedana, also here you see Vedana the same. Chetana, also Chetana the same. So Phasa, Vedana, Sanya, Chetana, Cheta. These five, Phasa, Panchamaga group, they share the same on both sides. That's why they are called what? Anya Samana or Sabajita Sadarana, you can see. So among the jhana fedas also you see, jhana fedas here. Vidaga, Vijara, Bidi, Sukha, and the Igagada. Chitta Sikagada also. Here also, from the Agusala side also, you can see there. So in the Kusala side also, you can see them. Okay. They are foreigners. Okay, they appear very closely. And also they are common to both sides. Something like a soldiers that belong to both sides. Okay, so you see these you can imagine these things Dhamma as a soldiers. They are trying to they are going to the battalion, and also in order to occupy or dominate or in the land or the soil or the country and so on. Here is the Chitta country, is their pure land. Chitta without this, it became pure, nothing defined. So they are trying to compete to one another, but they use the same soldiers here. Phasa, Panchamaga also the same, Jhana also the same. Here you see Indriya in the Kusala side. And also in the Akusala side also there is Indriya. But there will be different Indriyas. Okay. In the Kusala side, there you see clearly what? Saddhas, sati, panya, okay, something like that. But here in the akusala side, there you cannot see like such indriyas. Maybe you can see viriya indriya, samadhi indriya, okay. So if you study the akusala session, so in the akusala case, you try to locate on the page number, Dhammasaṅgaṇī page number 90. Okay, starting from the page number 90, paragraph number 365, studying from these, there you can find the mental entities of the akusala group, or soldiers of the, what? Akusala soldiers are there. Akusala armies are there. So they are coming group by group, okay? Jhana group. So Indriya also some of the Indriya share the same, but not totally the same. So after that, so jhana, what jhana do? Here you can see is. So this jhana or that jhana, whatever jhana may be, jhana go there and then destroy opposite. Destroy its enemies, okay? So after destroying the enemies, what the Indriya do? Indriya try to make a government office, okay? They try to take as a stronghold in the mind. So after Indriya, Mega 1, Mega 2, Mega means the path, okay? They try to make a policy, they try to make the way forward, okay? The way forward. So good Mega, Samadhi, Dhammasaṅgaṇī, etc. They will make a good path for this place to what? To go forward. But when the major Mega are there, then they were trying to make a round path forward. So also that will be imposed by the Bala strength. And also they will make their own policy of the Mula. On the Kusala side, you can see Aloba. We are going to rule over this place by find the policy of Aloba, no greed, no hatred, no delusion. Okay? But when the Akusala dominate, then they are going to make, okay, we are going to rule over this country or the Chitta by the policy of a love, greed, hatred, and delusion, and so on. So this is very similar to the kind of similar to a battle. Okay, battalion. They are trying to march to occupy or to dominate the land of a Chitta, pure land. So if you look at this picture, and also if you understand yourself, within yourself, these mental entities are potential to, there is potentiality to rise. So then you may recognize that how difficult it is to rise a consciousness, good consciousness, okay? All the time your mind, there is a competition between akusala and kusala. So the soldiers and armies are there. And also you can understand that if akusala dominate our land of the mind, our mental land, mental domain, then they were going to rule over through the policy of a loba, dosa, moha, okay? And also they were accomplished, okay? They were accomplished. Kamabata by Abhijja, Vyabhada, Mecha Deity. Here is about Aloba, Adosa, Amoha. To accomplish the policy of Aloba, Adosa, Amoha, there will be Kamabata, Anabhijja, Abhyabhada, and then Samadhi, and so on. So also they will be protected by the Lokabala, Hiri or Dabba, but they will be encouraged by the Ahiriga and not Dabba, shamelessness and restlessness, and so on. So please try to understand this, how difficult a good consciousness to rise, and also how difficult to keep our mind on the path to the kusala citta. Okay, even and also how powerful it is. Okay, it will be very powerful if our mind is dominated by the what? By the agusala also, destructive power is very strong, stronger than the nuclear weapons. Okay, mass of a nuclear, mass weapon of destruction. Okay, here also, but here, if our mind is dominated by the what? This kusala chedas, then the constructed power is very powerful that will lead you up to the nirvana. So here sati sambhajanya is there, so that will be supported by the bhagaha avikipa, and also there will be samatha and vipassana, samadhi and panya is there. So that will lead us up to the attainment of total destruction of a craving. So please, if there is someone who is very clever in making this kind of a graphic, please encourage you to do. I'm not clever. So this is how does the consciousness arise. Here regarding, let me take a little bit, 5 minutes more. Will you allow me? So because he is going to have a Pali class. Okay. Why kusala citta arises by the time of the taking the pleasant object. So as I explained you before, if we come into contact with the blessing object, it should arise greedy mind. Okay, but why kusala citta arise instead of lova? So here, commentator gave 4 reasons. It's interesting. So number 1 is a niyamita vasena. Niyamita vasena. Okay, it's better to divide through the determination. So we are determined. Okay, we determined to make what? To make good things. So whatever object we may encounter. Okay, either it may be pleasant or unpleasant object. Okay, our mind is determined. We make our own determination that whatever object it may be, I will look at with a beautiful mind. Okay, that is God niyamita. Our determination is very strong, and also prinamita. Actually, prinamita through the inclination. Like a nama is the inclination. Through the inclination, our mind is inclined to do good things. Okay, so even though generally mind inclined to enjoy evil things, but for the special persons like students of Abhidhamma, so our mind is inclined to do good things, kusala. Okay, that they call parinamida. And then another number 3 is samudhācara vasena. Samudhācara vasena. Okay. Samudhācara means a kind of habit. Through the habit, we have to make it. We have to make good habit of obeying homage to the Buddha, triple gym, offering flowers and scented stays to the Buddha and drinking water and so on. Also giving service to the elderly persons. So we should establish, we should make ourselves to have that kind of a good habit. So that good habit is also very important for us to rise a good conscious kusala citta. Whatever we encounter, it may be good or bad. Okay, that's why that habit also very important thing for us to rise kusala citta, or to give a kusala citta chance to rise within ourselves. Then abhujita vasena. Abhujita means intention. The manasikara, you can simply say manasikara, intention. So because you live in a very suitable place, okay, and also you associate with the wise persons or noble persons, So that's why that, and also you listen the dhammas from them, then your intention become to do good things. Okay, so that is why abhujita was saying that. Abhujita actually it is abhujita was saying that. Abhujita means through the intention. So because of these four reasons, even though you encounter either pleasant object or unpleasant object, so for those who are determined, for those who are inclined, for those who have a good habit, for those who are intended to do good things, there will be kusala ceta, okay, within ourselves. So that is all for today. So thank you so much for your listening. Let's conclude by saying Buddha Sasana Jirande Tatu. Buddha Sasana Jirande Buddha Sasana
Thank you very much, Sayadaw. Thank you.
Very much, Sayadaw.